Welcome to The Explainer. Today, we're diving into something that happens all the time in relationships, but is packed with all this hidden meaning. And that's the stomach touch. I mean, have you ever really stopped to think about it? It might seem like just, whatever, a simple touch, but it's actually a super complex form of nonverbal communication. So yeah, let's dive right in, because this one little gesture, it's saying way more than you probably think. Okay, so to really get what's going on here, we've got to start with a little bit of science. Believe it or not, this isn't just some random sweet thing he does. Nope, it's actually deeply rooted in our biology. Yeah, it all starts with a single, really powerful hormone. See, it's not just a feeling in the emotional sense. It's an actual physiological event. That warmth you feel, his whole reason for even doing it in the first place, it all traces back to a very specific chemical reaction kicking off in the brain. And that chemical reaction is all thanks to this one hormone, oxytocin. You've probably heard it called the bonding hormone or the love hormone, right? I mean, just think of it as the biological glue for social connection. It gets released during these moments of closeness, and it physically strengthens those feelings of trust and attachment between two people. It's pretty amazing. So how does touching a stomach get this whole process started? Well, here's how it connects. Your stomach is a really sensitive, kind of vulnerable, private area, right? So when you let someone touch you there, it's a huge signal of trust. And that specific signal, that combination of trust and physical touch, is what hits the launch button on that oxytocin release. It is literally, on a biological level, deepening your bond. All right, so that's the science part. Now let's get into the emotional side of things and see how all this biology builds into this really powerful, unspoken language between partners. Because, location is everything here. The stomach is kind of perfectly positioned right near other, let's say, more intimate areas. So touching it becomes this really clever, subtle, but still super clear signal of physical attraction and desire. So here's the crucial point. A stomach touch is often his way of, testing the waters. It lets him signal that he's attracted to you and kind of gauge your comfort level. It builds that sensual energy slowly and respectfully without being, too much, too fast. But it's not always about attraction, right? I mean, sometimes the reason is purely about care. In those moments, this gesture becomes this incredibly powerful tool for making you feel safe and secure. I mean, just think about it. A gentle rub on the stomach can literally ease your anxiety and stress. It can even help with physical stuff like cramps. It's all about making you feel relaxed and safe. So if you're feeling stressed or just not great, that touch is basically his non-verbal way of saying, hey, I'm here for you and I want you to feel better. Okay, now this next one is a really important one, because so many of us can feel a little self-conscious about our stomachs, right? But here's the thing. There is a very good chance he thinks that exact part of your body is cute and absolutely adores it, just the way it is. No, seriously, he genuinely might love your body's shape and softness. So when he touches it, it is a pure act of acceptance and adoration. It's not a critique. He's showing you that he loves your body, the softness, the curves, the whole thing, exactly as it is. All right, last but not least, let's look at the spark. Because you know what? This touch isn't always super deep and meaningful. Sometimes it's just about having fun and strengthening your bond through a good laugh. Yeah, sometimes it's really, really simple. He just loves your reaction. The gesture isn't always deep or serious. A lot of the time, he's just trying to get a playful response out of you because, well, he thinks it's cute.
I mean, if you're ticklish there, your involuntary giggle or squirm is like the best feedback for him. He loves it. This kind of poking or tickling, it builds this really fun, lighthearted dynamic. It shows you're both comfortable enough to just be silly together. And that kind of physical teasing is what helps build rapport and, keeps that spark alive.
Okay, so we've covered the science, the intimacy, the care, and the fun, playful side of things. Let's wrap this all up and look at the key takeaways. So when you really look at it, this one simple gesture is like a powerful combination of messages. It's about bonding, saying, I want to feel closer to you. It's about attraction, I'm attracted to you. But it's also comfort, I want to take care of you, and admiration, I love your body. And of course, playfulness, I love having fun with you.
It's a single touch that strengthens a relationship on so many different levels.
So now that you really understand the why behind it all, how will you see this simple gesture differently next time? The next time he reaches for your stomach, whether it's a gentle rub while you're cuddling or just a playful poke, maybe you can relax into his hand a little more. Because now you know it most likely comes from a really good place, a place of deep connection and true affection.